April 1931, just 2 weeks after the escape. A man walks through a crowded bazaar, a fake mustache and turban concealing his true identity. He looks over his shoulder, his eyes scanning the crowd. Bhagat Singh is alive, but now no one can recognize him. The bustling market noise seems to fade into a tense silence as he quickens his pace, disappearing into an alley. The British had declared him a ghost, a myth. But the ghost was walking among them. This wasn't just a disguise. It was a complete rebirth. On one side, the iconic image of Bhagat Singh we all know. On the other, a man named Balwant Singh, with a different face, a new identity. The stakes were impossibly high. British agents were everywhere, their eyes like hawks, searching every street corner, every tea stall. A single wrong move, one moment of recognition, and it would all be over. The revolution would die before it even had a chance to reignite. His mission was no longer just about freedom. It was about survival. He made his way to a secret safe house in Kanpur. In a dimly lit room, the air thick with purpose, the core of the revolution gathered. Chandrashekhar Azad, his presence a force of nature. Durga Babi, the fiery spirit of the movement. They huddled around a map, weapons laid out on the table, their whispers weaving a new strategy. Their mission was clear: to dismantle the British Empire from the shadows, to fight an underground war. From Kanpur, the network began to spread like wildfire. In every city, new revolutionaries were being recruited. Sworn into secrecy, each one a vital link in a chain being forged against the mightiest empire on earth. While the network grew, the means to fight were being secretly assembled in Lahore. In the dark confines of a basement, a secret bomb factory was in full operation. The brilliant mind of Bhagwati Karan Vora was at work, meticulously crafting weapons and explosives. The metallic clinks of tools and the quiet bubbling of chemicals were the symphony of a brewing storm. British intelligence, with all its resources, had absolutely no clue what was happening right under their noses. The preparations for the next phase of the revolution were in full swing, gathering momentum in the darkness. But darkness is where shadows hide, and not all shadows were friendly. The British, growing desperate, had played a treacherous card. They sent in a spy, an infiltrator named Kirpal Singh. He had successfully embedded himself among the revolutionaries, earning their trust while secretly feeding information back to his handlers. He was a phantom enemy wearing the face of a friend. His primary target was to discover the location of the safe houses, the very heart of the operation. Bhagat Singh, surrounded by his comrades, had no idea that a viper was coiled in their midst, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. The greatest danger wasn't the enemy outside, but the one who shared their bread. The information from Kirpal Singh reached the British commanders. A detailed map of the spy network was laid out in a high-level meeting. They now knew more than the revolutionaries could ever imagine. The spy had provided names, locations, and planned activities. The web of trust was being systematically unraveled by betrayal. Every whispered plan, every secret meeting was now potentially compromised. The noose was tightening around Bhagat Singh and his comrades, and they were completely unaware of the looming catastrophe. Just 3 days later, under the cloak of night, a British unit marched silently through the deserted streets. Their destination was the Kanpur safe house. Inside, unaware of the approaching doom, Bhagat Singh and the others were finalizing their next major action. Dramatic light from a single lamp cast long shadows on the walls as they spoke of freedom. Outside, the soldiers were taking their positions, preparing to surround the building. Would they be warned in time? Will Bhagat Singh and his allies manage to escape this carefully laid trap? Or will this night mark the final, tragic end of their struggle? The fate of the revolution hangs by a thread, about to be snapped. To find out what happens next, make sure you're subscribed for the next episode. Thanks for watching.